This field was home to legends like Bellino and Staubach, the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the Charlotte 49ers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the 49ers will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mids offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Power football with the run. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Horvath. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll run the option. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. After the run, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Kent. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Here comes the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now on the option. Thrust that arm out. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. On the option. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. He'll ride his man on the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The big fullback's got it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they're able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The 49ers offense will go to work for the first time. Offense set on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Brown wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. And Navy will go back on the attack. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. On target. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll immediately call timeout. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Horvath. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and goal coming up here. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Weber. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. Out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they've got on second down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quarterback adapted. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Brown will throw it. They're trying to get to him. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Navy offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The option look. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run the option. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. On the option. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. On the option. Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Off play action on first down. It's complete to the right. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Goes to the option. Tackled after picking up the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll keep it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll go to the fullback. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
You You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They'll run play action. Feelings nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here's a throw downfield late. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Brown wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The 49ers are in the hurry-up. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? Fires to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse